Hey Cancer, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your 2025 January outlook, asking Tarot and Oracle what's coming towards you. If you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section. I love to do that for you. It lifts me up, lifts everybody else up. And we got two messages. I encourage everybody to do it for each other. For those of you who've joined me before, I appreciate you coming back. And for anybody who is new, I appreciate you giving it a try. Consider please hitting that like button on your way in. We start with the message of the crow. This is the Divine Feather Messenger deck if you like to collect. We have universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. So there's some air energy attached to that. Truths are being revealed. And then we have the message of the white swan. The power of divine grace is within you. This feels like it's preparing you for something, doesn't it? Let's get one more oracle card and then we're going to tackle tarot for my Cancers. What do they need to know about January 2025? This is going to be an extended reading. So for any of you who really like to go deeper and like longer readings, that link will be in the description box below. It's about the price of a cup of coffee. All right. So we have the message. Are you going to like this? Do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You also have got to take the positive action steps that are being divinely guided to take. Excuse me, my nose is itching. That's always a sign. I'm going to repeat it. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently, I want to stop there for a second. I know, I'm interrupting, but this is really important. Divinely guided to take. So what does that feel like? Oftentimes, that is what you've been putting off, that feeling, that itching, that scratching. Like it's something that doesn't always feel good. It feels annoying. There was this saying, and I'm going to butcher it. Please tell me if you know who said this, but basically what is blocking your way is the way. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. All right, you guys. All right. For me, that's the music studio, right? When I know that I've been putting off like a piece of music that I need to produce, man, it's like that itching, it's that knocking. But once I do it, I feel so good. So what could that be for you? January 2025, we start with the Strength card for Cancer, and that's a great way to start. So this is actually non-aggressive approaches to getting your way. So this is negotiation, this is diplomacy, this is just like breathing in deep and having faith that you know things will work out. All the details will kind of just fall in place right before you. You don't have to do all the work for it. You know, you're collaborating with energies around you and having faith in those energies. That's everything. Because then you got to keep all that energy. You got to keep all your energy. We do have a Tower card. This is an event happening that's outside of your control. We'll find out a little bit more about that in just a second because that's a big one. We have next the Magician card upside down. That is something we're definitely going to dive into as well. When the Magician card comes upright, it's talking about manifesting, kind of all that big popular energy we love to talk about, you know, like The Secrets, that type of stuff. The vision boards. When it's upside down, sometimes it's talking about illusion. So we do have moving forward, making new plans. And let's get one more before we start unpacking them. For my Cancer, one more. January 2025, we have the Page of Pentacles. I love that. That's great. So as we go out through your reading, it's talking about making plans, not necessarily acting on them. So this is a time of maybe research, curiosity, acting on your curiosities, like asking the good questions. It could be writing your pros and cons list about something. Okay, so all of you guys are going through different things, but the energy is the same. So let's talk about this Strength card. This is really strength in your ability. Right now, you might be, and it makes sense, it's, you know, going into January 2025, right? Brand new year. You might be stepping back and taking a look at everything. In 2004, what you threw most of your energy into, was it into relationships? And how did that turn out? Was it into your work, your career? And how did that turn out? So this is a time of evaluation with the Seven of Pentacles. And you are going to fixate possibly on something that you had a disappointment with. Now, why are you doing that? Let's ask. Because there needs to be transformation here. And this is actually transformation by way of moving towards a vision. This is the King of Wands, is an energy that I feel a lot of you guys are going to be taking on. This is a fiery, motivated role in your life. And this is about balance is key. So specifically around your vision and what you're manifesting. This is a very confident and extroverted energy. And this person gets a lot of attention. And they also have the ability to enroll others in their vision, to get the excitement going for other people. So this has got a really big new year energy, right? You are being very real with yourself in regards to something maybe that it doesn't have to be a huge disappointment. It doesn't have to be mondo, but you're going to be, and I do want to say, remind yourself to give yourself a pat on the back for all of the successes and all the cool things that happened for you in 2024 and leading up until now. Because sometimes Cancer, as a fellow water baby, we can fixate on the things that need work, emotional work, things that kind of brought us down. We want to fix them, you know, and that's good. That's actually really good. But remember, like, you are so powerful and you are amazing and sensitive, and that emotion, that capability to feel all the emotions, that is actually a superpower, even though some days it doesn't feel like it. But so you're going to kind of fixate on something that might have disappointed you, and you're going to be kind of revising that vision with the King of Wands and adding balance. And you're going to realize balance is key actually to this. So whether that's actually quite physical in the physical realm with sleep and what you're eating, or how you are throwing your energy into your time, whatever it is, it's a missing ingredient in making this vision happen for you. Okay, moving on. What's this Tower? Tower is a big deal. So what's this Tower for my Cancers? January 2025. What's this Tower? How can it be helpful for them? Only take this if it resonates. We have, I gotta get one more. This is interesting. This is Tower card. Moving forward. Okay, so there is, one was high. Oh no, that was right there. Okay. So we have self-limiting thoughts in regards to letting this, I think, moving forward with this Knight of Cups. So this is usually an individual coming towards you. This is an energy that's coming towards you, wearing their heart on their sleeve. And this could be romantic, or it could be creative. It could be even somebody who's youthful, like a teenager or a child. I have to throw that out there. But because that's truly one of the meanings of this card. The Knight of Cups, though, is carrying a cup that represents a relationship, or fortifying a love or a friendship. And this is really feeling stuck around moving forward with it. The enthusiasm, the possibility that things could move forward. You might be struggling with a vision of how that would work out, you know? And so there is this thing that happens outside of your control that puts you into this position of, like, you've got all this energy going toward, there's so much fire and spark around all of this. Wands around this central character here coming towards you. There is this possibility. What is it that is making you stuck? Because we have the Knight of Wands, we have another individual. This either is another individual, two knights coming towards you. Libra had two, like a love triangle going on. Maybe you've got a love triangle going on, but you might have a whole different variables, but this is the energy. We've got King of Cups, so that could be your energy here. We've got people ultimately in here, and you're kind of, and this event has made you can only control how you react to it. And so I want to say this, I think I mentioned this at the beginning, but this is going to be an extended. Yeah, I think I did mention this. So this is going to be an extended, and of course that's going to be in the link below, but I do want to jump into that a little further in your extended. I'm going to get a fresh deck of cards, and we're going to ask about this kind of illusion energy here, because I think it's going to unpack our Tower quite a bit. So illusion energy, what's this? Magician in reverse for January 2025. God, I feel like somebody wants you to move forward. I feel like you're getting this pressure to move forward and make plans, possibly even move for some of you guys. It's going to make you Temperance, but something's out of balance with it. Something needs to be put back in balance. You've got the Temperance card upside down. You got that earlier. And it's with this fresh start. So to start in a best possible way, a missing ingredient needs to be added to the pot. And this is, I think it has something to do with how you're collaborating with this energy and maybe the balance. Maybe the workload is off kilter here. Maybe maybe it's financial. And we do have this pressure though of wanting to move forward, feeling stuck in it. And it could be with housing. It could be that one person has more has more money, more this is moving forward. Again, you got the Magician upside down twice. There is kind of a trickster energy or like an illusion energy attached here. And all I can do is ask more about it. Okay, great. There's a recovery there. This might have something to do with trust. Can you trust this? Maybe your trust was compromised at some point. But I will tell you, if that's the case, you are getting the Justice card. This is a fair outcome. It's coming out in your favor. It's being able to take control. In order to take control of the situation and to move forward, it really comes from this. This is a solution, the Page of Pentacles, willing to learn more, be curious, act on your curiosities. So if that's research regarding what you're in the middle of, if that's simply asking questions and learning more about these individuals, about the energies coming at you, learning more about maybe doing a pros and cons list, learning more about this area you'd be moving to, or this job, or this potential, the risks involved in possibly moving forward these energies, as well as the advantages. And okay, good. We're not at 15 minutes yet. I keep on wanting to ask this about this energy. Page of Swords. So this is being willing just to learn more about it. Opening a fresh deck, I want to ask about some of these energies here. So that those who do not want to go in the extended get a little bit more answers. And then in the extended, we're going to be asking for advice. So for this page, this Knight of Cups coming towards you, with this event, this thing that happens, we've got two individuals. What's this Knight of Cups? We've got the Emperor energy coming out. I feel like we've got this kind of, remember that person I mentioned might be a teenager, or it could be somebody who's offering you this, they want to fortify a relationship or something. They want to move towards you with an offering, wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's almost like an amateur energy attached to them. There's almost something that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Not gullible, but kind of naive. It's like they want more power and authority than they actually have. And so this it says they might be lacking the means, aka money or stability, to be throwing around this kind of authority. Okay, and then we have another individual, the Knight of Wands, and this person is carrying a lot of stuck energy with them, and it might be self-limiting thoughts around what's possible with family or what they've been through with family. There's indecision attached to them, the Two of Pentacles, confusion. And now I say family, but this could be friends, nostalgia, past. So basically they're in the past quite a bit, I think. They're, and that's kind of making them really cloudy and stuck. So I think that is where a lot of this, we got Eight of Swords twice here. And I think that it's creating kind of this cloudy place. Now, where are you with all this, Cancer? Where are you? It feels like it's funny because we're not getting a ton of decision cards just yet. We're getting all this energy right before you make a decision. It's like actually checking the temperature. It's checking on you and the scenario in almost a surgical way of where everybody's at right before a decision has to be made, because it's a collaboration. Second time you've gotten this. So it's really, these people are all affected by this new start, this movement forward, and they have to collaborate together. And one is feeling kind of stuck about something in the past, a choice, or maybe their perception. Maybe they're kind of like really cloudy about it and they're spending a lot of time thinking about it. They might be a little stuck and confused about their relationships directly with you two. And then we have that Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, who doesn't really have the means to be throwing around this authority. And it's all about this collaborative energy. Really fascinating. So I want to get a mudra card out to kind of guide you. This is an affirmation. And so if you don't have the ability to use your hands and create this with your hands, it's a physical affirmation. We have a verbal one as well. This is discipline, time for change. Right there. So this actually shows the picture of the mudra, and you basically put one hand right like that and you put your thumbs together. And with this, it says, my riches are the little everyday pleasures. All right, you guys, it says, take care, for stress can become addictive. To prevent stress from becoming chronic, you can develop appropriate strategies. Take a step back, pause, reflect, identify what is superfluous, and throw it overboard. Delegate, redraft your timetable, and so on. And I think you're especially going to need to do that with this Knight of Cups, who's kind of throwing around their weight, throwing around their opinions and authority, but maybe doesn't have the means to do so. Give up everything which you find is overstressing you. Surrender it to the setting sun and see yourself afterwards in pleasant company, at leisure and peaceful surroundings, perhaps with your partner, a child, or a pet, playing and enjoying each other's company. All right, you guys, I bid you adieu. I hope that was helpful. Please like and subscribe if it was. And I'll see some of you guys over at the extended. The link is below. Bye-bye.